Hello, 大家好，我係 Marguerite and welcome back to my little Cantonese corner. Today we're talking about Hong Kong style Mahjong, and I do have a few other videos on Mahjong if that's your thing, so check out my playlist, Mahjong with my mother-in-law. But today my mother-in-law is not here. I'm still in the US until after Chinese New Year before heading back to Hong Kong. And I thought that since I've got most of my Mahjong sets here, that I would do a video about how to play Hong Kong style Mahjong with only 3 people. Now, I know this is not the done thing. You are never going to get someone calling you up saying, hey, why don't you come on over and let's play 3-player Mahjong? It doesn't seem to exist in Hong Kong style Mahjong, at least in my experience, the way that it does in Japan and Korea. So says Wikipedia, who I referred to when I was actually looking to see if there was any information on how to play 3-player Mahjong Hong Kong style, and there really wasn't. So if this is something you enjoy doing, let me know in the comments. But the reason I'm doing this video is because when you're trying to teach people Mahjong, or if, for example, you only have 3 people and you're desperate to play, or if you made plans for 4 people and one didn't show up, it's kind of nice to know that if you really wanted to get your Mahjong fix, you can play with 3 players, and this is how we're going to do it. So first things first is that I have this Mahjong set here. This is my teaching set. And this set, this is one of my favorite sets. I bought it in Hong Kong, in Hong Kong, from the, I'm gonna forget the name of this shop now, but the one in Hong Kong where they're still doing hand-carved sets. This is not hand-carved. It's simply machine cut, but it's my teal set, and I've done a video on this before about this set. It's one of my favorites. It's a little bit bigger in size. The tiles are a bit bigger than your average one, which I'll show you in a minute. But this is my favorite set. And I use it for teaching because I've modified it slightly. You'll see the green dot I put there. This is lam, this is south. All the south pieces have a green dot. Let's see if I can find another one. The other ones, as you can imagine, I just put different colored dots. They're stickers. So I prefer this way of doing this to my set. I didn't want to buy an English set or ones that had the actual letters carved into them. Like this would be your sai, and this would be, have like a W carved into it. I just put the stickers, and it works out just fine because people can just match 4 blue stickers or 4 yellow stickers. And it also enables them to actually learn what they are, sai and bak and dong lam, sai bak. So it allows them to do that. And then eventually we can remove the stickers. But it seems that I'm always finding somebody that wants to learn how to play, and so I keep the stickers on there. Now you probably realize there is a suit that has all Chinese characters on it. And in the English set, they will put the actual 1, 2, 3, 4 on this. This is the man character. So yep, yaman, which actually means 10,000. So this whole suit of tiles is, I put stickers on them. I think you can see, yeah, those are all just stickers that I added. So if you have a set, just go out and get some stickers and put the stickers on it. And then when you're teaching other people, it'll be very helpful. So back to how we're going to play 3-person Mahjong. And the reason is because when you're teaching, it is a lot easier for people to grasp if you take out this suit. Now, I've read on Wikipedia that the bamboo suit is usually the one that's taken out when you're playing Japanese and Korean Mahjong. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I'm getting that off of Wikipedia. But they say that the bamboo suit is the one that usually is removed in 3-player Mahjong. But I removed this one for obvious reasons. If you're teaching people that don't know Chinese characters, it's a lot easier to take this one out at first and not overwhelm them with all the 3 different suits. Right? And usually I take the flowers out. We don't usually play with the flowers anyway. So I just take those out too. However, if you were playing 3-person Mahjong and you're taking out this suit, you'd also take out the 4 flowers, right? And just play with the 1, 2, 3 because you only have 3 people. So if you kept the 4 flower in, it makes no sense because no one is in that 4th player seat. So the same would be true, actually, of the north wind, because you've got dong lam sai bak, right? Dong lam sai bak, and bak is your north. This is the one. we would be taking all 4 of these out because it doesn't make any sense to have this if you don't have a player ever sitting in the north wind seat. Oh, but before I go on, let me again show you the difference in size. I know a lot of people ask this question. This is my set from my mother-in-law that's in the old metal box that I know a lot of you remember. Let's see. I hate the sound this makes. Like, it's such a rough kind of finish. There is no finish on it, but if I can pry this open. Oh, and here are my stickers actually. See? I got these stickers and this one here and these. Oh, these were like little numbers. I was going to use those, but then in the end I didn't. I ended up using the clear ones. But anyway, these were some of the stickers that you can get if you wanted to modify your own set. But here are the pieces of this set. This is a really old set, but still functional, obviously. So here's a difference in size. This is going to be this one here is obviously the larger one, but the teaching one, and that one's going to be the other one. This is a standard Hong Kong Mahjong tile, and this one is the extra large one. We're going to start getting set up, but first I'm going to remove not only, well, the Man characters, the Bak characters, finding it hard to show it to you, and the flowers. We're going to take all of those out and put those aside. Then what we're going to do is take the remaining tiles, we're going to flip them upside down onto our table, mix them all up, and start to build the wall. There's one thing that I forgot to tell you, or haven't told you yet, and that is when it comes to the dice. In a typical game, you've got 3, you can't see it there, 3 dice. But because you're only playing with 3 people, you're going to take one and you're not going to use one because you only have 3 walls when you're playing with 3 people. So you really only need 2 dice, and then you count the same way you would count playing with 4 people. And don't forget the counter. This is going to start with your dong, the way that it should, because remember, you've got the dong, lam, and sai. So how do you guys do your building of the wall? Do you do, like my mother-in-law taught me, 3 and 3? So you've got 3 and you form groups of 3 before you put them together? Or do you do it a different way? Sometimes I'll do 3, sometimes I'll do whatever. But when we're playing 3-player Mahjong and we've taken those tiles out, you're gonna have 16 in your row. So you've got 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16. And that's another question. How do you tell how many are in your row? I tend to count. So I'm like 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16. But a lot of people will take, if you've got 16, and let's see, you take 4 from each side, you should have 8 in the middle. So they'll do it like that, and you'll see people counting their tiles in that way. So I'm curious to know what you guys do. Or do you not care and you don't even notice? I know there's definitely a way to do it. Just as there's a way to do this. After you've got your 2, you have your 2 walls here built. Do you tend to push it a little bit out and then stack it? Or do you actually stack it after you push them out? So for example, you push, if you can hear that, that's Percy. You push it out this way and then you stack it. Curious to know what you guys do. Stay tuned for part 2 when we'll be actually playing the game. For now, here's a few different views of what your table is going to look like with your 3 walls and before you break it down and start the game. See you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And again, stay tuned for part 2.